Today I want to introduce to you a basic breathing squat practice. Now there's many different ways of doing this. This is just the first one that I normally teach to people. So what you're seeing here is I've got 55 kgs on the bar. That's 121 pounds. And I'm going to squat that 100 times straight. It's going to take me about 4 minutes and 37 seconds to do that. So the background leading up to this is I normally start people with bodyweight squats, and we do them in sets. So they'll eventually try to reduce the number of sets that it takes to reach 100 until they can do 100 bodyweight squats straight. When they can do 100 straight, then we'll switch to the kettlebell, usually 12 or 16 kg kettlebell. Then again, they'll work back up in sets until they can do 100 rack squats with the kettlebell straight. Once they can do 100 reps straight with the kettlebell, then we switch to the barbell, which frankly is easier because the weight distribution across the shoulders is a lot easier to tolerate than holding the kettlebell in the rack position. When you hold the kettlebell in the rack position for 100 reps, the rack position actually becomes a large part of the exercise. So by spreading the weight across the shoulders, we're able to more easily load it, but also we're able to easily tolerate the rack position here. I'm always going to use a box or a ball so that people bring their hips all the way down. You have to touch the box or the ball on each rep or it doesn't count. This avoids people doing half reps, which is especially important in this kind of practice because when you get exhausted, it's very easy to just start doing half reps, and we never want to do that. So looking at the progression that led up to this, I think you'll see why I use this version first. A lot of people like to do the 20 rep heavy barbell breathing squats. The problem is that's usually a big jump for a lot of people. They haven't built their lung capacity yet. So this is a lot easier for them to tolerate. And let's be honest, it usually only takes about 5 minutes, and everybody's got 5 minutes, right? So you start with the bar, 20 kgs, then you just start adding a little bit of weight. This is where I basically stop this cycle. This is again 55 kg, 121 pounds. So the amount of cardio that this will build is just crazy. If you've ever done high rep squats, you know that barbell squats are very taxing as far as your cardio goes. This will give you cardio for days. Do not underestimate how difficult it is to be under the bar for 100 straight reps. It is crazy insane. Second is the type and amount of muscle mass that this will build. This will build solid functional mass onto your legs. Basically, you're pumping your legs full of blood and you just keep going, and it just packs and it packs and it packs. So the type of pump that you get is just insane. But in the real world, this allows you to do motions like you need to push something, you need to pull something, you need to do it over and over and over again. This will allow you to have that capacity. It's not like doing a bodybuilding set where you do 12 to 15 reps and then you stop. This is 100 straight reps without putting the bar down. This is a different type of muscle. It feels very dense, although it can also be very big. If you do this, you're probably going to need to buy new underwear because your thighs are going to get huge. This is one of my programming secrets for guys who want to add muscle mass very quickly. This will do it. I would normally do these about twice a week simply because the recovery is just, it takes forever. You're going to need probably 2 or 3 days in between to recover. If you're young and you're a madman, you want results really quickly, 3 times a week you can try it. But remember, recovery is king. So make sure that you're recovering in between, and then as you get better at it, you can start doing it more often. Here I am, I'm nearing the end of my set. It's almost 100 reps. So I would program this toward the end of the workout simply because after you do this, you're not going to want to do much of anything else. I think that makes sense. So use this. It's a very effective tool in the toolbox. Kettlebells are great, but kettlebells aren't everything. Use the tool that you need. So there I am, I'm done. Now I'm gonna sit down. Try not to pass out. Take a well-needed rest.